What is the best channel for generating quality leads? Maybe you want to put more emphasis on marketing or improve your marketing so you get better results. There's a lot of strategies out there. They're going to have you chase leads on Instagram or LinkedIn or cold outreach on email. And whatever you're doing, if you're not closing leads, then something is missing. The best quality leads don't come from being louder in your posting or having a bigger advertising budget. If the advertising that you're doing generates low quality leads, then having a bigger budget is just going to generate a higher amount of low quality leads. The best quality leads come from search content. And there's one channel that captures that across YouTube, Google, and ChatGPT. In this episode, I'm going to show you how one strategic video can replace a complicated, more stressful marketing funnel. By the end of this video, you'll know where your best quality leads are actually hiding, how to get in front of them without paying for their attention, and how to build a relationship with them where they don't feel like they're being sold to. Let's dive right in. So let's look at some misconceptions about advertising and lead generation. Paid ads are the fastest and best way to get high quality leads. Okay, the fast part might be true. Paid ads can be very, very quick. You get a quick turnaround and it can be a great learning experience. Typically, when people start brand new paid ad campaigns, they're not profitable for the first couple of months, but they're able to learn a lot. Because it's fast. They can test something and change it and iterate and do split testing. But the other part of that about generating high quality leads, that's not true. Paid ads generate low quality leads. The reason I can say that so confidently is because there's no pre-frame. You're paying to interrupt people. They're watching something else and you interrupt them and you force them to watch an ad and try and generate leads that way. So the quantity of leads and the quality of the leads really suffer. So another misconception is social media is where your best leads hang out. So just post more on LinkedIn or Instagram. The biggest misconception there is that posting on social media is marketing. Now, I consider marketing to be getting your content in front of people who've never heard of you before. So if you post something on Instagram, it's your Instagram followers that are going to see it. If you post something on LinkedIn, it's your LinkedIn connections that are going to see it. So that's nurturing, that's not marketing. So nurturing is good, nurturing is important. In order for you to post something on social media and have it be seen by new people, it needs to go viral. And going viral isn't targeted enough. You don't get to curate who it goes viral to, so you're getting seen by more people, but it's not good at all for lead generation. Cold outreach is the only way to get serious decision-making buyers. I don't know where these people are getting their marketing advice from. To me, it sounds like these people feel this way because they don't know a better path. And so they're just going to cold outreach. They're going to DM people on LinkedIn. They're going to somehow get a hold of email lists and start spamming people that way. That is a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. It's very, very ineffective. And every person that generates a lead, you're going to annoy hundreds and hundreds of people. YouTube is just for influencers or entertainment, not for B2B lead gen. Well, we certainly know that YouTube is a great place for entertainment. There's a lot of great entertaining channels, but YouTube has the best content search engine. And there's so much good educational content on YouTube that Google references it, that ChatGPT references it. ChatGPT doesn't reference the entertaining content. In fact, the top websites that ChatGPT pulls from is Amazon.com, Wikipedia, and third is YouTube. And it's recommending these videos from people that are educating. Now, if you're a coach or a consultant or you sell courses or you've got some educational component to your business, you have a huge advantage. Compare generating leads from posting things socially to having your target audience go to Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT and start doing research and asking questions around your expertise and having the search engines show you and recommend you. So people that are searching are going to find your videos versus just sharing things socially among your friends. One is a very ineffective way of nurturing. The other is an amazing effective way of lead generation of people who are looking for your services. The reason I talk about YouTube so much is because YouTube is the only platform where you can post a piece of content and have it show up elsewhere. Because YouTube has an amazing search engine, it's awesome just to have a strategy where I'm going to dominate this niche on YouTube. So your videos rank at the top of YouTube search. But then you go and check and wow, I'm getting an equivalent amount of search traffic on Google. And wow, I'm generating leads from ChatGPT as well. And that's without any type of promotion, any keyword stuffing, any link building, any of that nonsense. The other amazing thing about creating YouTube content like this is it's evergreen. So compare that to an ad. You create a great ad, and let's even say it's an effective ad. It's generating leads. Eventually, the audience that ad is being shown to dries up and it's not as effective. And if you stop paying for that ad, of course, no more people see it, so there's no more lead generation. But with a YouTube video, you create a YouTube video that's answering a question that your target audience is asking, and months from now and years from now, as your target audience is still asking that question, still having that same struggle, your video is still going to maintain relevance. When you compare YouTube to other social platforms, most of these social platforms are meant for distraction. When I used to go to Facebook a lot, there wasn't anything specific that I was looking for. I would just get sucked in and I would be distracted. When people are intentional and they have a question and they want to start researching something, they don't go to Facebook, they don't go to LinkedIn, they don't go to Instagram, they don't go to TikTok. They go to 3 places. They go to YouTube, they go to Google, and they go to ChatGPT. And along with ChatGPT, there's other smaller ones like Claude or Perplexity. But they'll go to these 3 places, and it's amazing that you can create the right type of video, put it on YouTube, and show up everywhere your target audience is searching. Now, I want to give you another piece of advice. Once you've made this video and put it on YouTube, YouTube will create an automatic transcription. So I recommend to do something else. Take that video and turn it into a blog page. You don't need to tell anyone about the blog page, but put that video at the top of the blog, take your YouTube transcription, have ChatGPT turn that into an article, put that article right below your video. So now you have a blog page. This makes it easier for Google and for the LLMs like ChatGPT to be able to find your content. The hardest part is the keyword research and coming up with that strategy on what niche you want to dominate on YouTube. The second hardest part is actually filming and creating that content. Creating this blog is really easy. You can pretty much automate that step. So we're talking about the best channel to generate these high quality leads. I need to explain something. In your business, there are 3 different areas, and I'm just talking about it simply. You've got a lot of different departments, but you've got your lead generation, you've got your sales and conversion, and then you've got your fulfillment. Okay, so if we look at your business in 3 different ways, if you're wondering, how can I use YouTube, or what channel can I use to grow my business, and you're thinking about all 3 things collectively, it's not going to work. You've got to figure out how to do sales. No matter what your lead generation source is, do you have customers and clients? Are you fulfilling on that? Do you have happy customers and testimonials? So if you've got part 2 and 3 in place, if you leverage YouTube, you're going to experience something amazing. Let's say you've been using referral and word of mouth to generate leads, or this cold outreach, or you've been doing paid ads and it's been turning into customers in your business. If you do an experiment and start creating this organic YouTube how-to content and you send those leads to the very same funnels of all your other lead generation sources, these YouTube leads are going to far outperform anything else you're doing. Now, the leads are going to be equivalent to referrals and word of mouth, but it's going to be a lot more scalable. Why are my social media posts not converting into clients? Well, the biggest reason is the people that are seeing these social media posts already know who you are. You're not reaching new people. So this is a way to nurture them to stay top of mind. There's a lot of variables in that, like how did they become your social media friends? But ideally, if people are finding you through search, it doesn't matter if they subscribe to you on YouTube or subscribe to you on another social platform. The best place for them to subscribe is your email list. So use email as a nurturing platform and inviting them to check out your programs and inviting them to have a conversation with you. Leverage YouTube for that lead generation. Is YouTube actually worth it for B2B or service businesses? The answer is yes, and here's why. If you follow the LEAF strategy, I teach you how to really hone in and find the questions that your target audience is asking. Well, consumers are asking very different questions than business owners. Just by doing this keyword research, you can avoid the audience that isn't your target audience and hone in on those that are your target audience. So if your audience is service providers, you can hone in and only target them. Or if it's B2B or if it's B2C, you can hone in only on them and make sure it's only your target audience that is finding and watching your videos and generating leads. I'm excited for you to really learn and master the LEAF strategy, and I've created another video so that you can learn how to do that. If you really want to implement what we've talked about in this episode and create videos that dominate YouTube search, that also rank at the top of Google and are found by people doing research on ChatGPT, then go watch this video next. Again, I'll link to it right there. It's called The Leaf Strategy, How to Rank #1 on YouTube. Go watch that video now.